Okay, so now we're in game. Using captures today. This is a game of Stefan against Daut. I would also like to ask chat if they would like to let me know if the volume is okay. I feel the volume may be a little bit off at the moment. You can also see by the scoreboard that there's now Civ images updating, and the score should auto-update. The name's also auto-update. This is another game, so we shouldn't have issues. Oh, that command does work. Okay, but why does it only say that? That's interesting. Oh right, that's not that score. That's piggybacking off of something else, which is not relevant. I'll edit that in a bit. Anyway, so let's just get into this game. We've thought too much about random stuff. Stefan against Daut. We have Stefan as the Goths. Goths not a great Civ. It's also not particularly bad of a Civ. There's definitely worse options. You get towards the late game, you're definitely in a good position if you have the Goths. So it's not too bad. If you have a really good map, really easy to defend, you could be in a good place. I mean, safe main gold, safe second gold, safe second stone. It's not that bad of a map. Looking over at, whoa, I don't remember moving this fast before. Looking over here at the side of the map for Daut. He has the Incas. Incas are a really, really high level civilization simply because they're just very, very strong. They have all the counters to pretty much many kinds of units. They have very good redemption monks to combat, you know, things like onagers, that kind of thing. They have slingers to go with those. Massive anti-infantry. They do have halberdier in case they need to fight cavalry. They've got really good arbalast and skirmishers. They have very many units and they're actually very, very strong. I would say slingers and the Kamyuk make them pretty much one of the top civs. Against Goths, of course, you do have the slingers, which are going to be really strong. Goths can't actually really fight slingers too easily. It's a bit hit and miss whether you mass enough Huskarls. It's like hand cannoneers, except hand cannoneers don't have minimum range. I'll just casually pushing his deer here. His map looks okay. As in, not great. Oh, the command does work. Ah, interesting. I didn't think they would start working. So here, what's going on here is that's map. It's not. I didn't say it was too bad, but actually it's not too great either. I mean, he does have some stones Incas. Against Goths, you're probably going to be quite aggressive anyway, so it's not too essential. He doesn't really have the stones. To be fair, his golds are really far apart. He could at least take one if he's rushed in one area. Does have a decent bit of back area. Okay, in a second look at that map's maybe not that great. It's not the worst, but it's pretty bad. I think this is the height of my casting right now when I'm casting after this many days of not playing and just being pretty tired. So Daut is currently taking gold quite early on. He is 20 pop. I hate trying to read this overlay, it's just so bad. But yeah. Why is yellow just about invisible? Gonna have to switch to team colors. I believe if I go back onto the game and then OG there. This will have to do. Kind of. I don't even know what's going on anymore. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure what we're going to see against Goths from the Incas right away. I mean, the smush is something you might see. Stefan does always say that if he... actually, I want to check his line of sight for this stone. Yes, he does see it. If he has a really bad map, he'll do essentially a 3 TC boom, but Mindstone for a castle first. Daut getting loom at 25 pop. What is he expecting? That's a very unusual move, 25 plus 2, but getting loom. Why does that do that? That makes no sense. Let's speed this up just a little bit to get through the Dark Age a little bit easier. This is arena with 900 HP walls, so if someone did want to trust, then sure. I really don't understand the loom choice though. So has 3 on stone and 2 on gold. He is 27 plus 2. Not a bad boom builder, not too much on wood. I would probably like to see more. He's adding a lot of farms. He can afford it with 7 on wood though, and he already has 250 wood, so that's not a problem. I mean, I can see Daut going for forward, but I don't know. It's a lot on gold. He's going for an archer range. What do you do? He did 25 plus 2 and he's getting up that late. If you include loom, he has probably like 40 seconds of idle time. So I think maybe he was planning to do something and then did something else. Maybe he got loom as like a way of countering the fact he got housed. Maybe, if he did. And a decent bit of farm, so he's probably going to try and boom behind. I don't know, why would you make an archer range against Gauss unless you're trying to do some like fast siege tower expo kind of shenanigans? I don't really get it. Stefan's just going to 3TC boom though, and make a castle if he needs to. I downloaded these regs from Stefan because I assumed that Daut would have all the chat coming up here from the chat bridge. Monastery, 1 TC coming up, 2nd TC probably going to end up over there. Oh yeah, there we go. Pretty typical Stefan play. Daut is up as well. Not adding any TCs, not moving forward. Slingers. Okay. I don't know why, but I just completely never contemplated the concept that siege tower slingers might be a thing. That's a wolf. He might get away with it. I mean, if he gets away with it, then sure, but like, wow. Stefan is making monks to go pick up the relics. And that's literally all he needs to be able to counteract these slingers. So it's not going to be too bad. He's not going to notice in time. He might even lose 3 villagers there. He already got loom. And he has 2 monks to convert already almost half this army. And he's already got this kind of quick walled off. Slingers not going to be able to do any damage here. They have to come back around here and that's already blocked off. Stefan defended against this pretty well. Without adding an RTC. 9 villager lead from Stefan. His Goss is really good. But he's going to get into the late game and he's going to find himself against a lot of slingers. So. I don't see all the relics on the map. There's still one somewhere. Oh, he's using 2 monks to convert 1. That's a risky move. Risky business. We're just seeing more slingers come from Daut. It looks like he's stopped, but yeah. That's quite a lot. 1 Maginot should be able to take care of that as long as there's 2 monks to convert a couple of slingers. It will stop Daut from really doing too much against it. Interesting move, but actually it does look like Daut got map control and he's getting 4 of the relics. Where's relics? There. So with 4 relics and the Ink and late game, Goths are going to get kind of screwed, but the thing is the villager lead for the Goth player is really high. It's at 13 at the moment. They're both on the same number of TCs. Stefan's even ahead with the wheelbarrow. Should he be able to flood the Inca player with things like Huskarl? Maybe. It feels like he's going to try go some cavalry option like light cav or something as the Goths, which is not too bad, but it's also not too great. I'm not sure what he is planning though. He's not gone back on stone. He I have no idea how much stone he has. Only 100 stone. Not the best. Ah, there's the castle. Didn't see him building one. Daut not bringing the siege turret to the corner to be able to bring those guys back, which is not what I would describe as a power move, but also I apologize, every time I move the mouse to the side of the screen it just goes way more rapid than I ever remember it doing. And they're gone. Imperial Age coming for Stefan and Daut. Daut is going to reach a decent bit faster. He's also not getting a handcart. So fully boom Goth player are going to be quite difficult to deal with, but when you're dealing with some pretty strong civs like the Incas, you're going to have a little bit of an issue to deal with either Kamukes or the Slingers. Looks like he's just going to go into the Slingers. What does he have in the way of upgrades? He has nothing on the Eagles. He has nothing on the Monks. Ah, here we go, Vodkin Arrow. I find this interface the worst thing to use. And that was not a good trade. In the history of trade deals, that's the worst I've ever seen. Lots of barracks being added, so it looks like he's just going to go straight for the husk. I mean, you might as well have your against slingers, so you do have the bonus against them, as they have the bonus against you. Bracer finally coming in, ballistics as well. Chemistry from Stefan. He is planning to make some hand cannoneers against the possibility of Kamukes. It's an interesting one. What if he just goes full hand cannoneer actually? He might be able to beat the slingers with a slightly stronger economy. Yeah, he's just gonna go full hand cannoneer, I reckon. I don't see him adding Huskarls, I don't see him being able to afford to add Huskarls, really. I mean, that can make him some hand cannoneer, that's about it. Taking the fight under the castle, do we have couriers? No, we only have one archer armor from Daut. Not the smartest tool in the shed when it comes to getting those upgrades, but I like Daut's play here. I was not expecting it, and it's working quite well. And the sling is helpful, but it's not that great. I mean, it's as long as you have a decent mass of them anyway, they're going to be still firing at a target, just not the one directly attacking it. Hand cannoneer, yeah, I thought hand cannoneers would work, but he just can't outmass this. He's keeping the castle repaired though, and he is able to use the bomber cannon to his effect. Treb's not going to be able to take out his Trebson. Just going to slow us down a little bit because this looks like a more intense battle. Oh, we see Daut taking the extra resources in the map though. That's even Stefan's second gold. And we have a castle down here that's going to be able to even take out that castle, maybe break in here. I am from Scotland. Yeah, he was losing too many hand cannoneers mass, he needs to just get back here. Are we going to see skirmishers coming out for Daut? Yeah, at least skirmisher. And then, what is Stefan going to do? Because the second Stefan starts making infantry, they're just going to die to the slingers, so there's already a decent mass here. Not quite breaking in here yet. I'm assuming he brought that tribe over here. Stefan does have decent scouting of this. There we go. Yep, he knows about those, he knows about that. He even knows about this, he's even sharing it. He's too busy focusing over here. I think this might be a GG on this one simple fight being lost. I'm not even sure he has the grace he needs to, not even sure he has anarchy. He's gonna get his own elite skirmisher, but they're not gonna be nearly as good as the Incas. Just gonna add TC here, but he's just losing too many things, too many villagers. He's gonna be able to come out here. He does not have the units to deal with this combination. Like, the only thing at this point that's gonna beat that is Cavalier or something. Another archer range? I reckon he would need something like Hand Cannoneer with like light cav in front. I think that might actually be feasible to pull off. He does not really have the gold. I mean, his main goal is now completely gone. He's only got this gold to feed off and maybe sell the stone to go. But yeah, he's not in a good position. I think light cav would probably be the only thing I would do, but bomber cannons might work if he has like 300,000 of them. It's not enough for Husker also when he doesn't have this gold. And as I said, I'm pretty sure he didn't get anarchy. Daut just mindlessly letting a lot of slingers here die. It's Castle's even going down, trying to get some last minute Huskers for no reason. This is not looking good for Stefan. Even a castle coming up here to secure the one extra gold anyway, and this one seemed to be after. And yeah, nothing here from Stefan to really stop that. Some skirmishers are going to be able to take out the slingers, but that's about it. This area is now broken into some insane quick repairs from Stefan there. And now the rams are coming in. Here we go, couriers as well, so slingers are going to be even more resistant. With the +4, +5 armor, +4, +6, plus something. I don't remember. Is it 1-2 or is it 1-1? No, it's how that they're going after 1-1. It's still 1-2 for couriers, isn't it? Stefan just can't be bothered with the concept of walls. He's trying to build another castle. Maybe he wants to get anarchy to deal with this combination, but he's looking in a bad way. He's no longer got this gold. There's no eagles coming in. These are elite eagles and they do have full armor. And they're only missing 1 or 2 attack upgrades, which he's not getting, so... You have better skirms than the Goths, so... Stefan calling the GG here though. Eagles reign his economy, but yeah, there's not too much you could do when he gets this layer stage against the slingers and skirmisher. I've been thinking cavalry the whole game. But yeah, of course, if you don't have the economy to switch into that, then that's maybe not the best. I think maybe he would have had a chance with Lycav though. Where's my game gone? Moving on to game number 2. First cap trade, there it is. We have the Chinese vs the Berbers. Berbers are at the bottom of the list, so there's not too much to say about that. This is definitely an interesting matchup because Chinese just kind of shred Berbers. What can Berbers really do? They could do some really fast strategies, like if they go for like Camel Archers, like FC Camel Archer, and then just go quite heavy on the push, then they should be able to pull something off. They always go Scouts, get map control. Maybe try and win with some, you know, bit of trash in the late game. A lot of bomber cannons, maybe. Berbers really should be struggling against the Chinese, though. So taking a quick look at the maps, we have Daut with a FA map. 1 gold outside, main stone not in the group position, bore outside, but that's Stefan's not going to blame that. So he should have a gold inside. Second gold, I mean. Is that Daut's? That's basically Stefan's at this point. It's very, very close to both of them. So, you know, he's okay on the gold. I mean, this is definitely towards the back. It's not fully back, but it's safe, I would say. So he has at least 1 decent gold. Is a safe stone, very, very safe stone. For deer and inside as well, that's always a pleasure. A little bit of back area, maybe not too much. I think that was fine whether he wants to rage? No. Go aggressive or be defensive. Look at his fans map, he has a not so great main stone. Second stone outside as well. Does he have any stones? No. He has a lot of gold though. Again, similar to the last game actually, he has a main gold in the back, both extras in the back, which is quite good because that means there's very little resources out on the map for Daut to get, aside from his own of course. The extras that don't belong to anyone are back here. Second, he does have a second inside. It's not ideal because one single Chocanu, one single archer, one single anything with 1 tile of range will deny that. And obviously it doesn't have access to that gold. So it's a good map, lots of gold, no real stone though, so it means the only thing he can really do for his own safety is to get on stone early. Stefan, so he might rush, maybe he will go camel archers. He does say, he always does his special kind of boom where he FCs by going on stone. And then builds a castle if he needs one, but if he doesn't then he just has TCs. He always says he does that build when he has really bad stones like this. I can see Cavalier being quite important, but do you remember, like, the entire combination just dies to camels. I mean, I can see him probably even pulling off just going full his own camels. It might work against Chinese. Just full camels in some kind of siege. Not entirely sure on the launcher choice, but might be the best he could do. As I said, it really depends what he wants to open with. If he wants to open with a bit of aggression, then we're probably going to see something a little bit better. Speeding through the Dark Age just a little bit will slow it down again later. Dealt with 2 lumber camps, interesting. And 5 on berries while he's pushing this mini deer. I'm curious, what population is he going to go up on? He is almost exactly on par with a normal civ after a Chinese start. He did get loom though, so it's going to cost him a little bit. He's going to have to go in the gold. But at least he's pretty safe from against getting rushed or that kind of thing. I enjoy Chinese, but getting loom with them is always debatable on arena. Both clicking up at the same time, both 27 plus 2, so I'm guessing he's not on stone. Huh. He's going to go scouts, okay. You get quite a lot. Oh, I forgot right click dragon exists, that thing's so beautiful. That's the best thing Capture Age has ever done for me. Right click drag made me quite happy. But 4 on gold, I mean he's applying some kind of smush maybe. You could always smush with Chinese, you could always go scouts, you could always go crossbows, you can always you could open with pretty much anything as Chinese. Well, my thinking is to have the Berbers not hope to have to, you know, they kind of want to be against halves. They do have some decent counters. Stefan is losing the scout fight, but obviously he can afford to take it if he's going to make his own scouts. I'm curious to see what Stefan does, whether he wants to... This shows up if you queue anything up, right? Whether he wants to wait till Castle Age to start queuing up scouts. No, he doesn't. Yeah, it does. 4 gold as well, maybe an extra 1 than you usually would add if you wanted to add a monastery to go for relics. Whereas Daut isn't adding anymore, he only has 3 on wood, he has quite a high wood count actually, he's going to be adding TCs to boom quite easily. Chinese in the late game is just absolutely terrifying these days, especially since honestly you can start whipping out the bomber towers in 1v1s, and that is an exceptionally strong move. So without any contest, it looks like Stefan's just going to get all the relics. Daut has a lot of wood. He might even do something like buy 100 stone and add a 4th TC, because obviously he doesn't have any problems with needing to spend his wood on monastery or whatever. He's not going to get the relics if he's gone scouts. So I has as much wood, he might want to just, you know, buy the stone, add another TC, have an extreme boom. Light cab research by Stefan. Interesting. He's really pushing the boat out here. That was ahead in his TCs, but he's not too different. Looks like both players are going to be booming. Stefan's going to be a few villagers behind, but at the same time he's going to be 5 relics ahead, which is not insignificant. It's okay to fight for the map control when your map looks like this, but you know, he does have all the safe golds in the back, he does have the extras as well, so it's not too important that he fights for the map. But I suppose he really just doesn't want to be facing any Chinese aggression from Daut. I reckon Daut can pull out a decent smash, not like I've seen. What does everyone think about the new way the scoreboard works, by the way? Automatically updates scores and it has the Civ images, which automatically update. Daut added a 4th TC. Light cab's a gamble, it's not a waste. Really, it's in terms of eco damage, it really puts you like a villager behind if you're going to be booming after it, as opposed to just going scouts. Scouts was probably enough, showing Daut he had scouts, but at the same time if Daut did go for forward, which I guess he wasn't really sure whether he would, then it's far better to have the light cav, so I guess he went for the gamble. What does Stefan scout about this map? He knows that Daut must have 1 safe stone. He knows about both the second guilds though, so he knows he probably could starve him at some point. Maybe some pressure. There we go. Stefan is melcoring this. Light cav takes so long to research if you see any opposition. I used to always get light cav. I still kind of do whenever I go scouts. Castle by Daut. What does Stefan see? Did our players switch colours this game? And it turns out that this is on standard victory. Oh, Capture Age can't actually handle... Never mind. I also apologise that I've only just now noticed that the players have switched colours. I'm actually used to seeing Daut in the red. Sasamaginel getting absolutely randomly roosted by a castle. I think Chokanu being created, lots of villagers for both players. Daut is getting ahead in the boom by quite a considerable margin because of the 4th TC. Not having to add a monastery because he knows he has no chance of getting the relics. Might as well abuse it to get a better economy. 5 relics for Stefan though. Is he going to remember? Relic victory does still show up on the AOC. Oh, what is... How is Stefan going to beat this many Chokanu at this stage? They already have Bodkin Arrow. They can clean all of this up. interesting. But anyway, we got Daut and Imperial first. He's not going to be able to make any Chocanu while well, making trips, but he's got 2 castles and he's going to be absolutely wrecked in this. He's already getting chemistry as well to just make the Chocanu that much stronger. As well as already having Brace Rune. Stefan's still not up yet, he's definitely going to lose this castle. He's going to go for Cavalier plus Onager. It's an interesting choice. But at the same time, I think the Chocanu is still going to be more strong enough, especially since I have so many upgrades ahead. Not too many upgrades for Stefan. Stefan's still got outposts over this side of the base though, he might even control this side of the map soon. If he does, it doesn't matter if he loses this position, as long as he doesn't lose the middle. So he's already got the Cavalier coming in. I don't... I forgot that hookey doesn't work. A lot of Cavalier. I swear I saw him with more than this. I don't know where they just disappeared off to. I swear I saw him with a lot more Cavalier than that. More castles for Daut though. I think we're gonna see... a castle here. Uni, please, Uni. No, Siege Workshop. Bomber Cannons is gonna be. So it's going to be BBC Cavalier. I reckon that could work, but then again, that might just switch to something like a light gav. I'm just going to slow this back down to normal speed, that way we can watch what's going on. That is a lot of trips and all the relics just getting wrecked at once. Please be going to build a bag monastery? Maybe, maybe not. I still don't understand the Cavalier choice. They can sort of deal with this, but honestly they're not going to be too great. He has nothing to kill the castles, and not even a bomber cannon can do much against these trebs at all. Daut playing really well. There's the light gav I was talking about. He's got skills, and he's just going to lose them all because the wall. Magnol's even getting wrecked in the process. I reckon if the trebs go down, then he's in a slightly better position, but at the same time he still has absolutely not one single thing to deal with the Chocanu. Especially not doing that one tile of wall that's costing him so much. No back monastery for Stefan, then again, it's not like he really needs to go there at the moment. He does have the resources to throw down some production buildings, make some Chocanu, not even giving a shit about the fact there's a castle there. They're just gonna kill the trebs anyway. Daut does not care, these are fully upgraded Chocanu. Oh, without elite actually. No, with elite? No, without elite, clearly. But he has rocketry. So I'm not entirely sure what Stefan could do to dig himself out of this hole. He even lost his side of the map. He does have access to stone. Maybe build a castle here, TC. Maybe start rebuilding the stables. Keep building his barracks and ranges. Just try to go to trash. But I don't think it's gonna work. And Stefan calling the GG. So the score is... I tried to exit the game there without even being in the game. Nothing too interesting in the stats, but we can't see those in Capture Age anyway. Gonna go for game 3 to watch Stefan lose again. Or win again. Well, win once, hopefully. Is capture rate gonna work with me? There we go. We have Malay v SD Goths. Really no luck for Stefan, is there? Oh man, looking at this map as well, it's quite interesting. So what we're gonna see for Stefan here, he has safe-ish main stone, not a good second stone. No real gold, he has one main gold inside his base, and that is pretty exposed to one single crossbow. Daut on the other hand, his map is not looking... His map looks a lot better, it's still not great. He has a second goal in the back though, which is kind of miles better than the position that Stefan is in. Also nice safe main stone. Not a good map, I would not say this would be some of the better maps, but I would definitely say that this is a better than Stefan map. Can I click on the sheep? I'm not sure what Stefan's going to do aside from probably just consider trushing, but trushing Malay is not something you really want to do anyway. Nope, I'm completely curious as to what he's going to try and pull this one off. I think trush might be likely, but it's not a good idea against Malay at the same time. But then again, nothing from Goths against Malay is a good idea. He's going for 4 onward start though, so maybe not trush, maybe he's just going for a 4 onward Dark Age trush. Daut on the other hand, I'm not entirely convinced of what he's going to try and pull off, because I haven't really seen him pull off too many smushes or anything along those lines. Not too much in the way amongst that kind of thing. I am fairly sure those were Daut sheep. They were here. Although by the look of it, Stefan is missing, yeah. Now we noticed. So Daut's not sending Stefan to the sheep. I was just looking around Stefan's base and was wondering why he had none. Are they actually going to path right through the open gate? I think Stefan is happy to just leave his sheep there because obviously Daut is probably not going to limb him. Oh, the deer walking back as well. Not a trush then, apparently. So he's going to just try and boom or something. That's going to be an interesting one. I don't really know what we're going to see. Looking out on the map though, we have quite a lot of resources, all the extra, well, both the extra golds and the extra stone, of which there possibly could be 2, but there's only 1 in this case, are out on the map. As well as, well, what's it? 1, 2, 3 second golds. It's pretty open out there. Maybe he might even go scout. No, he's going to do his own unique boomy thing. I don't think he's going to try and push for the Husker. It's going to do 27 plus 2 Stefan boom, as I call it. Without going up in a slightly higher population. He must have had an idle TC for a little while in there. Not sure what he's planning to do. He is on gold. He's on the back gold. I don't know why he would go on the back gold rather than try and take the front gold. Maybe he's just assuming he was going to get trushed. Curious to see. Daut scouting is okay. He knows about the gold. Doesn't really know about anything else though. Stefan scouting is a little bit better, but still not exactly ideal. Stefan getting double bit axe. He has not what I would consider a lot of food, but probably enough to get this off. Daut going for Blacksmith Market. nothing too interesting over here. He's probably just gonna boom. That's a lot on wood. He couldn't afford to click up for a little bit there, I guess. That's gonna boom. Stefan's going to boom. I'm not sure if he's gonna build his castle right away or if he's just going to add TCs first, but I'm guessing he's going to add them right away. Add his TCs right away. Daut wins the scout fight. So there's TCs from Daut. He has 3 on gold still. He's not building a monastery. We'll see if he starts building a monastery or if he's going to start considering another TC. Probably monastery, yeah. Stefan just TCing his gold. Nothing interesting going on over here. But he does have a monastery. He might be able to nab 1 or 2 relics. Welcome, Mark. Stefan still has enough stone to build a castle if he wanted to. He could quite easily add another TC in a minute when he gets enough wood, 275. Is he going to... Actually, his food counter is not too great. He's going to build the castle anyway. Seems a bit far. I mean, I would like... I suppose he does want to secure the main gold more than he wants to try and secure a second. To have both. That's reasonable. So looking at villager count, Malay player is 12 villagers ahead. That is pretty insane. It's a good 25% extra economy just because Malay bonus mixed with the Gauss map being so bad that he has to do strategies that slow his boom down to try and have some kind of defense. Making 1 Husker, I think maybe he wants to try and snipe the scout, I reckon. One relic from either player, they're both going onto the map to get the relics. 2 for Stefan, that's more than he's gonna get because it looks like Daut is gonna get the rest of these. Both players now finally on 3 TCs, but a 14 villager lead for the Malay player, and obviously that's just gonna go up another 3 villagers when well, 2 villagers when he goes up to Imperial Age. Stefan is researching wheelbarrow and Daut is researching a little bit later, but these players are roughly at the right time. Did Daut actually scout the castle? Daut didn't scout the castle. Got his scout converted, but obviously that's not important when he already has the relics. Petards and Huskarls, now we're talking. They're gonna get converted, but now we're talking. Did Daut get a look at the Petards? No, but he's gonna lose a monk to a Maginot. Oh, Stefan wasn't looking either. Rip. So we're gonna see some Karamas being made. There we go, and another monk, hopefully. Yeah. And that should be more than a suitable defense. I'm just gonna slow this down because I do want to see this kind of interaction. And the Karambits should be able to do this bit of damage here. We're going to see a lot of these get converted, and at the same time, Karambits should be able to try and snipe the Maginals. Stefan is microing against this quite well though, especially with these units. That's quite good micro. Maginals are going to go down, but still in a good position. Still got a lot of Huskars left. This is a decent push, but the thing is, Daut is going to him faster. Like, Daut is already 20 villagers ahead, and you know, resources to imp, they're both basically the same, and obviously he's Malay, so he's gonna imp a lot faster. Stefan clicking up. Daut can now click up, yeah, there he goes. He's going to get up over a minute faster. At the same time, Stefan's probably going to try and switch into Anarchy Huskarls or Anarchy Champions. I would think Champions would be a little bit more cost efficient. There we go, Man at Arms being researched. I do want to see him at least get Anarchy this game though, just as an in-case type of deal. But obviously he will need Elite to make that viable in the late game, so he'll just probably set that to build another castle later on. Monks are not too good against champions because they are, you know, not the best conversions, especially when you're against Goths. Goths can afford to just spam enough at you that your monks lose their faith and get cleared up. Might as well just use this for the research. That was gonna go like full Karambit Treb or something, and it's just gonna destroy whatever Stefan tries to pull out. It's very difficult to beat melee as Goths, but then again, Goth in the late game can do decent damage against melee. I am quite curious as to see what Stefan does, but yeah, he's playing it good, he's playing it well. Running out of farm space though, he's probably going to quite easily get raided. Maybe he wants to wall off some sections of the map. I never considered building walls like from this wall down to here, straight wall across there, until I watched MPL do a lot. Oh, is Daut going for a castle or a mining camp? I reckon he's going to go for castle. Yeah, there. This is going to go down, obviously. I mean, he might be able to get a single treb out, he might keep trying to repair it. Wave 2 on the swordsman, no perfusion, and as far as I saw, we didn't get conscription for the Goth player. I genuinely can't tell which upgrades these are. That's the first one, scale mill, or it's the last one, the play barding or whatever it is. Alright, so these 2 on the swordsman should be able to wreck this. He needs to patrol in well though, he still has a treb alive, he needs to get on the castle ASAP. He's gotten himself into quite a good position actually. Elite Rabbit coming out though. And Stefan's actually quite low on gold, he's not going to be able to recover this. He's going to treb this castle? Yeah. He needs to think about bomber cannons soon. Are we going to see like 2 petards and then just like Karambit Rush? Castle coming up here for Daut being built by one single villager. Does Stefan have vision of that? He does not have a clue. He might do if he gets time watch, and it does have time watch, I think. No, he doesn't. But he still might be able to see that. He needs to not let these Karambits in. But he has a lot of champions and he's only a few attack upgrades away from fully complete. He's going to build a house here or maybe a palisade gate, who knows. Apparently he's not going to build anything, he's just going to go for a wonder. This is probably enough champions to try and win the game though. I mean, both are now in a full boom situation. We have 30 more military for Daut, but obviously they're Karambits. The capture age counts military as 1, but the population obviously is fixed to count 2 as 1 pop. I don't see a university from our Goth player. Oh, what's he gonna do when this castle goes up? Even one single villager building it, he's gonna lose to that. That's really unfortunate for Stefan that that's going to go up. Oh, the Rax will go up first. You might be able to get the villager attacking that villager and quickly make a champion or something. Oh no, but it's too late. He's gonna have to spam a lot of champions. This is not walled. Stefan's going to try and wall it, but it's not quite there. I reckon the Karambit should be able to snowball a win just because of mass here. Maybe? Actually, the champions are doing better than I thought they would, but they're still getting murdered by the Karambits. This should definitely just be GG called. Yeah, straight up. That was an interesting one. So it was a nice play from both players. Bugger off capture age. We're going to move on to some Arabia games now, of which I forgot the name of the player.